Rafizi Ramli has denied claims that the whistleblower meeting he attended before his son was attacked was linked to Ismail Sabri Yaakob and Khairy Jamaluddin. He also revealed the identity of the person the information was about. Meanwhile, 5 teenagers claimed trial today over the bullying of 13-year-old Zara Qairina. UMNO Youth Chief Ahmad Saleh will be facing charges this Friday. Stay tuned for all this and more on KiniNews. Pandan MP Rafizi Ramli has revealed new details about the whistleblower meeting he attended a week before his 12-year-old son was attacked in Putrajaya. In a post on X, he disclosed that the meeting with the whistleblower was centered on Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's former aide Farhash, Wafa, Salvador, Rizal, Mubarak. Rafizi revealed this after attempts were made to link the attack to former Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob and former Health Minister Khairy Jamaluddin, under the claim that he was investigating cases tied to them.
Saya telah mengesahkan bahawa seminggu sebelum serangan, memang saya ada berjumpa dengan pemberi maklumat mengenai satu skandal yang saya sedang teliti. Selepas kenyataan itu, saya lihat tiba-tiba ada tuduhan-tuduhan yang berlega. Tuduhan pertama, kononnya saya sedang meneliti satu kes yang melibatkan mantan Perdana Menteri, Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob. Kononnya melibatkan wang yang dicuci di luar negara. Tuduhan yang terkini, kononnya saya sedang meneliti pula satu lagi kes melibatkan saudara Khairy Jamaluddin dan projek-projek semasa beliau menjadi Menteri Kesihatan. Kedua-dua tuduhan ini adalah tidak benar.
Rafizi stated that the information provided relates to Farhash, a former political secretary to Anwar, and concerns his company's transactions. Rafizi added that he has also contacted Ismail Sabri and expressed support for his decision to make a police report on the fake news. Previously, Rafizi had said that the attack could be linked to his recent meeting with a group of whistleblowers with information on a scandal that implicated a certain individual. However, he did not name the implicated individual then. Farhash, now a prominent business person, had previously dismissed allegations linking him to the attack as crazy. Malaysia Kini has contacted him for comment on Rafizi's latest statement. 5 teenagers accused of bullying Zara Qairina Mahathir have claimed trial at the Kota Kinabalu Children's Court. They face charges under Section 507C of the Penal Code for allegedly sending threatening or insulting communications with common intention. If convicted, they could face up to 1 year in jail, a fine, or both. Judge Elsie Primus allowed bail of 5,000 ringgit for each accused, with 1,000 ringgit to be deposited. The identities of the 5 are withheld under the Child Act 2001, which prohibits publishing names, images, or any information on minors that could lead to their identification. The lawyer representing Zara Qairina's family, Hamid Ismail, also said that a gag order had been imposed under Section 15 of the Child Act 2001.
Kami tidak boleh bercakap tentang apa yang berlaku di dalam kerana ada gag order. Jadi kami mohon maaf. Kalau perkara lain kami boleh jawab, tapi untuk yang proceeding hari ini kami tidak dibenarkan kerana wujudnya Section 15 dan juga ada gag order.
Section 15. Ada apply
Section 15 Child's Act 2001.
Prosecutor Noor Aziza has confirmed that the next case mentioned is set for September 25th. Zara was found unconscious at her papa's school on July 16th and died the next day. The tragedy has reignited debates on whether Malaysia's anti-bullying laws are adequate to address bullying that escalates into serious harm. Meanwhile, 2 student groups have announced that they will be holding a protest outside the Education Ministry tomorrow against its Minister Fadlina Sidek. The groups are demanding her resignation over the alleged poor handling of Zara Qairina's case. In a statement, Gabungan Mahasiswa Islam se-Malaysia and Himpunan Advokasi Rakyat Malaysia said that Zara's death has exposed the existence of bullying, neglect, and sexual harassment in schools. However, it said the Education Ministry has yet to provide a comprehensive solution and has instead wasted millions of ringgits on pointless projects, such as the Jalur Gemilang pins worth 8.4 million ringgit. It stated that this is while school security remains lax, teachers and wardens lack proper crisis management training, and pupils continue to fall victim. The group said that what has been offered are merely empty anti-bullying slogans, zero bullying incentives, and even rhetorical events like "We love you PMX, happy birthday," none of which have saved our children's lives. Therefore, it said Gamis and Haram call upon the Malaysian people to join them in the Resign Fatina protest to demand the education minister's resignation over her failure to lead the nation's educational reform. Fatina has been under fire recently over the handling of Zara's death case involving the deceased school personnel, as well as the recent revelation in Parliament that the ministry's Jalo Gamilang badge program for school uniforms had cost 8.4 million ringgit. From now on, you can also listen to KiniNews on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us. UMNO Youth Chief Dr. Ahmad Saleh, Bersatu Youth Chief Hilman Idham, and 2 other individuals will be facing charges for allegedly threatening public order. The Attorney General's chamber said the charge against Akmal is for a Facebook post that he allegedly made. Hilman will be charged over a statement allegedly made on TikTok. Both charges will be framed under Section 505(b) of the Penal Code. In a statement last night, the AGC said all charges will be filed at a magistrate's court with local jurisdiction in the near future. It added that the statements made by these individuals were found to have threatened public order or amounted to an improper use of network facilities or network services. In a statement on Facebook, Akmal said he is currently in Mecca for an Umrah pilgrimage, but he will shorten his pilgrimage to return and face charges at the Bukit Mertajam Magistrates Court on Friday. He stated that if this is the price to pay for defending the nation's sovereignty, he will not budge even an inch. Hilman was charged at the Kuala Lumpur court complex this morning. He claimed trial to the charge of making a statement with the intent to cause fear or alarm to the public. The case is related to an alleged warning he made to the Home Minister that detaining opposition leaders would bring down the government, linked to the arrest of Bersatu members after last month's Turun Anwar rally in Kuala Lumpur. He was accused of making a statement that could cause public fear and encourage any person to commit an offense against public tranquility, which was posted on TikTok and viewed by Police Commercial Crime Department Officer Nur Faliza Abu Halipa on July 30th at 2:09 p.m. Following the proceedings, Hilman told reporters that he will fight the charge.
Semasa selepas pertuduhan, saya telah jawab bahawa saya akan lawan dan saya minta untuk dibicarakan. Dalam hal ini, saya anggap Menteri Dalam Negeri pengecut. Sepatutnya dia berhadapan dengan saya, tak perlu menggunakan polis, tak perlu menggunakan mahkamah. Tetapi saya take up the challenge, kita akan lawan dan saya yakin insya-Allah keadilan dan kebenaran akan bersama dengan kami.
If you like the stories we produce, consider supporting us by subscribing to Malaysia Kini. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to subscribe. The Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court has reportedly acquitted Bersatu Segambut Deputy Chief Adam Radlan Adam Muhammad of 5 corruption charges and 7 money laundering charges. This was over the Jana Wibawa case. According to Free Malaysia Today, prosecutors accepted his offer to pay a 4.1 million ringgit compound under the anti-money laundering law. Deputy Public Prosecutor Farah Yasmin Saleh reportedly told Judge Suzana Hussein that the prosecution had accepted Adam's representation letter, where he offered to pay the compound under Section 92(1) of the Anti-Money Laundering, Anti-Terrorism Financing and Proceeds of Unlawful Activities Act. She added that Adam paid the amount on August 18th. Back in February 2023, Adam pleaded not guilty to soliciting bribes of between 3.5 and 7% of a 47.8 million ringgit road project in Perlis. He was also charged with 1 count of accepting a 500,000 ringgit bribe from the same individual as an inducement to help the firm secure the same project from the government through direct negotiations. Adam was charged with 2 counts of receiving 4.1 million ringgit in bribes to help 2 companies win Jana Wibawa projects and solicited 2 million ringgit more from a businessman for a similar deal. All 5 graft charges were framed under Section 16(a) of the MACC Act 2009. Adam also faced 7 money laundering counts amounting to more than 3 million ringgit. Former Chief Justice Tengku Maimun Tuan Mat had previously said that politicians pose the greatest threat to the federal constitution. She had also reaffirmed her stance that the Prime Minister should stay out of judicial appointments. Following this, we carried out a poll to find out what the public thought of her stance on the Prime Minister's role in judicial appointments. Here are the results. An overwhelming majority of 85% agreed that it is important to limit the Prime Minister's influence in order to ensure an independent judiciary. 8% of voters said that the PM has the right to make appointments for check and balances. Meanwhile, 6% said that having a balance is important but believe that removing the PM's role is not the right solution. One voter said that appointments to the judiciary, police and MACC should be made by the king and should be free of political interference. Several voters also brought up how Tengku Maimun herself was appointed by former Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad. What are your thoughts on the issue? Share your views in the comment section below. That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.